you're in Gauteng, you need to fill up your containers, buckets and anything that can hold water. This is because from tomorrow, Rand Water is shutting down water supply to fix its ailing infrastructure. The water outage is expected to last for at least 54 hours. Our senior reporter, Silindelo Masikane, is in parts of Johannesburg covering the story for us, and she joins us now live. Slee, over 100 areas affected by this outage. What exactly is Rand Water saying?
Well, in essence, Rand Water is saying that this is part of a planned maintenance project by Rand Water, saying that this is quite necessary in order to ensure that they safeguard the integrity of the water infrastructure so that it is able to supply various municipalities with water, saying that if they don't do this, of course, then they risk running that the infrastructure will become dilapidated and of course have many more breakdowns over the next couple of years. So yes, it is a major project, but it is one that is necessary, and they're saying that they're trying to cover as many of the valves as well as the pump stations which are connected to these valves in order to ensure that this kind of major maintenance plan doesn't have to take place again for at least the next couple of years. So according to Rand Water, it is quite necessary, and that they have ticked their boxes, they've crossed their X's in terms of ensuring that municipalities like Johannesburg were informed ahead of time so that they could also exercise their obligations in terms of informing businesses as well as residents, and of course asking those in Johannesburg to use water sparingly. According to Rand Water, though, the expectation is that there won't be a complete shutdown, that there will be some areas that do still have a water supply. The pressure just might be low, and that given that other areas may also experience after the maintenance plan that they may see a slower return in pressure into their taps. There is an appeal for people not to panic, but of course we will see just how this planned maintenance unfolds for residents after that work is complete. Let's take a listen to the spokesperson from Rand Water.
I think we need to be very cautious. I realize that people are panicking that they will not have water for the next 10 days. When we say the system needs time to recover, it does not mean there will not be water at all. We're just talking about the system recovering fully. So there will still be water trickling once we're done with the maintenance, but the system will take about 10 days for the system to fully recover. Also, we have informed the municipalities who are customers in this case. It will be Ekurhuleni, Mirafong, south of Rustenburg. We have informed them according to our communication protocol and customer charter. We've given them 21 days in advance for them to prepare in case people don't have water, so that they can be able to dispense water tankers and fill up their reservoirs in the meantime.
So they did announce that there are plans that have been put in place, like tankers at malls, hospitals, police stations, etc. Have you seen this happening, Slee? What are they saying? When are they starting with those tankers going out there?
We understand that those preparations have already begun, that deployments are going to be taking place perhaps as of this afternoon, if not tomorrow. Of course, we know that the planned maintenance is only starting tomorrow, but some of those areas that are going to be affected, we have seen on social media some residences, especially in and around Randburg, as well as North Riding, complaining that they haven't had water periodically. Some saying that they haven't had water as of yesterday, and that they were only aware of the maintenance obviously starting from Tuesday. But with this planned maintenance that's going to take place, it's not going anywhere. Residents, of course, are also being urged to make their own own provisions to have water available if you can't buy water, then you'll have to identify the areas where water tankers will be placed. But here in North Riding, we spoke to one of the ward councillors, and he says that there has been a program to spread the message for people to be prepared. Let's take a listen.
In actual fact, the anxiety is very high. Being a 4-day outage, yes, I expect people to run dry. They are bringing tankers and JoJo tanks into the area. I'm trying to make sure that we keep people informed as much as possible. However, the big problem is once they restore. I mean, it's going to be out from Rand Water side from 7 o'clock tomorrow evening till 5 a.m. on Friday. But once they restore, the reservoirs have to replenish. So there might be areas, the odd area here and there, that might have to problems, intermediate problems for up to 2 weeks. So we're making contingency plans for that as well, to have extra tankers even available at a later stage.
All right, Silindelo Masikane, our senior reporter, live for us in North Riding. Let's leave it there for now.